This is my Minecraft world. It has a lot of buildings. Most of these buildings are pretty old, so I thought, why not rebuild some of these? Then that led to this video of cleaning up spawn. So that is what we are doing today. Stay tuned for the before and after of what it will look like. Okay, I think I'm going to start by fixing this mine shaft. I built this a long time ago, and I do not like the look of this now. Sure, it gets all the jobs done, but it could definitely be way better. Okay, so I'm going to start by dismantling this entire thing. Okay, now that the whole place is cleared up, I'm going to go grab some dirt. And with all this dirt, I'm going to build up kind of a mound. I don't know exactly what I'm going for yet, but I'm kind of just going with the flow. Alright, I think that looks pretty good from a distance. I'm gonna make it look kind of like a little cave entrance down here. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty nice. I don't know what to do about this walkway though. It looks kind of out of place. I think if I just craft some stairs, it should look a little bit nicer. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty nice. It looks way better than before. Now it looks like it like blends in with the ground. That is one of the first things I'm going to be changing around the spawn region. Okay, something I noticed is that there's like no trees on this side of the island, but there's tons of trees on this side. So I'm gonna get tons of saplings and start growing them. Alright, now normally you guys would think that's the end of the video. I cleaned up spawn and everything. But there's still other places I need to clean up. This is Wacky Bird's and Perfectionist's house. It could definitely do with some improvement. So I'm going to start by cleaning up the inside of the house. Because if I remember correctly, if we go upstairs, it is filled up with chickens. Alright, now that the chickens are taken care of, something I want to work on is the storage room. I get that it's all organized and stuff. He probably doesn't do that much, but it's just really plain with all this spruce wood in here. So I'm going to change all of this up. Now something I'm going to need is a lot of spruce logs. Now that we have all the wood and stone bricks, I can finally get to building. And I think if we do like a cool little transition here, where we go like this, it is completely done. And now all I have to do is light up the outside. And with the use of mini HUD, I'm able to see what the light levels are. So this is going to be a breeze. Alright, now some of you are probably wondering what this tower is. And I'm not that sure either. Because my friend built this thing, and we haven't had him on in a long time. And currently, this has gone from realm to server to single player world. And it's still on a single player world. So I'm kind of curious if when I put a server up, what this is going to end up looking like when he finishes it. So I can't really fix that at all. And I already worked on some of his base a long time ago with him, so I can't do much. Alright, so I have an idea. Kind of curious on how this is going to go. If we fly over to the nether portal here, I have a feeling I could add in like caves here. Alright, we have a bit of an outline right here. I'm just gonna keep extending it downwards and see where this goes. Now I've completely finished off the cave, and it's just those little details that matter. I think it just lightens up the area a bit more. Alright, so it's the next day, and I have an idea of what I want to do next. I just don't know what I'm gonna need for this project. Maybe a bit of cobblestone. I have the idea of adding in a parkour course somewhere around here. Maybe I could do it down in this cave. Maybe not actually. There's a lot of monsters there. Where should I put this thing then? Alright, so I'm gonna mark this area where I'm gonna have the entrance to the parkour course. We're gonna kinda have it go inwards through the land. And then we're gonna have like an opening right here, and it's gonna go over this lake and then through that end over there. Now I think I should get to actually working on the entrance a bit more. So let's go grab the stuff for that. I think I'm gonna put like a whole fireplace here. Okay, so this is where the fire is gonna go. Let's go make one of those. Now we have the fire down. I think I'm gonna get a hay bale to put underneath this thing so the smoke goes higher. Okay, now all we have to do is break the block below it and then place the hay bale, and then it's done. So that is the fireplace done. I don't know what I should do next. I'm thinking about having like a gazebo thing right here. I think I'm gonna be making it out of birch wood. Okay, so I'm gonna push the land back a little further. I'm gonna try and make it a little circular. Don't know how I'm gonna do that though. I think if I build it out like this, 5 blocks on each side, and then we strip all of the logs. Fill in the middle of birch planks. And although this place does look pretty cool, there is one problem with it. There is 0 light on any of this stuff, so I have to light up the area. And now that that part's done, I have to work on pathways, putting down rocks, bushes, and then I can work on the parkour course. I noticed that this mountain right here looks absolutely terrible, so I'm gonna have to transform this thing right now. And yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. That took a little longer than I thought. I added in some trees, bone mealed the land. It turned out pretty well, I think. Now before we start on this parkour course, I have a full inventory of stuff, so I have to empty that off. Alright, now that my inventory is completely cleared out, I'm going to have to mine a whole lot for this parkour course. Okay, now it's actually time to work on the parkour, which I'm thinking about having like the entrance, you have to time it properly, exactly like that, and then we'll have another 3-block jump, and then have this one go to the side, and this one can be a bit further, this can go a bit higher, jump onto the wall. Gotta make sure there's no cheating in this. We're gonna have like a head hitter onto this block here. I'll have a couple 1-block jumps in between, and then that will lead you to out here where the end of it is. Okay, I'm gonna start by replacing all of the floor with stone now, and then we're gonna fill up the entire place with water. Now all we have to do is fill it up with slabs. Now for the pillars in here, I'm thinking about using basalt, so I have to go grab lots of that from the nether. Alright, one little trip to the nether should be it. I don't know where basalt delta is though, that's the only problem. Well, look how convenient that is. There's a pillar right here. Now I have the idea to light up this entire area with soul lanterns, so let's go make some of those. Okay, now the whole place has been completely lit up. Now we're just gonna need some more dirt, and then the whole place should be finished. Probably gonna need to add in a few doors though. That way there's an entrance. You just have to cover up these stone bricks, and that is the entrance completed. And that is the last structure I'm gonna be doing in today's video. And right now on screen are the befores and afters. I hope you enjoy.